Did you know there's a tiny seed packed with more protein per gram than an entire egg? And not just that, regularly consuming it could help you fight one of the most invisible yet dangerous diseases of old age, sarcopenia. After 60, your body silently begins to lose muscle. You won't notice it until one day it's a struggle to stand up, climb stairs, or even open a jar. But don't worry. Today, you'll discover 7 superfoods, including that little-known seed, that are more effective than many expensive supplements. And stick around until the end, because I'll show you how to create a simple daily mix you can start this week to naturally strengthen your muscles. Sarcopenia, the medical term for muscle loss, doesn't happen overnight. According to Harvard University, after age 60, we lose between 1% and 3% of our muscle mass every single year. The alarming part? Many people don't even notice until they've lost over 20% of their strength. But here's the good news. By incorporating specific foods rich in complete proteins, antioxidants, and essential minerals, you can not only slow this process but reverse it. And there's one particular seed that can make all the difference. Protein-rich food number 7, chickpea flour. You might know chickpeas from soups, salads, or traditional hummus. But what few realize is that chickpea flour, dried, ground chickpeas, is an astonishing source of concentrated plant-based protein. Just 100 grams of this flour contains over 20 grams of complete protein, plus fiber, iron, and folic acid, all essential for preventing muscle fatigue and protecting your nervous system. The best part? This flour requires minimal preparation. You can use it to thicken soups, make egg-free tortillas, or even mix a spoonful with water and drink it as a homemade supplement. A study from the University of Reading in the UK showed that ground legumes like chickpeas promote better amino acid absorption in older adults, even more so than whole cooked legumes. This is because its powdered form aids digestion, which is crucial as the digestive system slows with age. Additionally, chickpeas contain tryptophan and vitamin B6, which help improve mood, sleep, and serotonin production, factors that also influence muscle preservation. See why it's worth having some of this flour in your kitchen. But if you think this is useful, wait until you hear about food number 6, also a powder, but with ancient origins. Protein-rich food number 6, Morina powder. Morina is a plant famous in natural medicine for its many benefits. However, its powdered form is a hidden gem when it comes to muscle nutrition. Just 1 tablespoon of Morina powder contains up to 7 grams of highly bioavailable protein, more calcium than a glass of milk, more iron than spinach, and more potassium than a banana. This combination is perfect for stimulating muscle synthesis in older adults and reducing chronic inflammation that accelerates muscle loss. A study published in the Journal of Food Science and Nutrition demonstrated that older adults who consumed Morina for 3 months showed improved grip strength, body balance, and energy levels. And what's more, Morina is so versatile. You can add it to smoothies, soups, juices, warm water, or even your morning coffee. Plus, with antioxidants like quercetin and chlorogenic acid, it also protects your muscle cells from daily oxidative stress. It's like a natural booster for your entire body. If that doesn't impress you, get ready for food number 5, which is affordable, delicious, and incredibly easy to add to your diet. Protein-rich food number 5, cooked quinoa. Quinoa isn't a cereal, as many believe. It's actually a seed that acts like a grain and has been revered for centuries by Andean cultures for a very powerful reason. It contains all 9 essential amino acids in proportions similar to meat. For every cup of cooked quinoa, you get about 8 grams of complete protein, plus magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus, which are fundamental for repairing muscle fibers and strengthening bones. But its true secret lies in the balance between protein and slow-release carbohydrates. This helps maintain stable glucose levels, preventing spikes that weaken muscle tissue and damage peripheral nerves. According to researchers at the University of São Paulo, older adults who included quinoa 3 times a week in their diet showed improvements in their energy levels and muscle recovery after light exercise. And it's so easy to prepare. Just boil 1 cup with double the water for 15 minutes, and you have a base to accompany vegetables, soups, salads, or whatever you prefer. Want an even more powerful option? What comes next is considered a plant-based treasure in the fight against sarcopenia. Protein-rich food number 4, firm tofu. Though derived from soybeans, firm tofu is one of the best plant-based sources of complete protein. It's easy to digest and low in calories. A 150-gram serving contains around 15 grams of protein, plus calcium, magnesium, and natural phytoestrogens that help protect bone and muscle density, especially in women over 60. The key is to choose firm tofu, as it has a lower water content and a higher protein concentration per serving. Plus, its neutral flavor allows for countless cooking methods: grilled, in soups, scrambled with turmeric, or even crumbled as a filling. A study from Kyushu University in Japan found that older adults who consumed firm tofu 4 times a week experienced less muscle strength loss in their legs and better walking balance. But that's not all. Being a soft, easy-to-chew food, it's ideal for those with dental or gastric discomfort who need a safe, complete, and nutritious option. And while tofu is excellent, what comes in the next section has been called by many the vegetable king of proteins. Protein-rich seed number 3. Sunflower seeds. You've probably seen them as a simple snack or perhaps tasted them toasted in a bakery. But what many don't know is that sunflower seeds are an incredibly rich source of plant proteins, with almost 21 grams per 100 grams. Beyond their protein content, they're abundant in vitamin E, selenium, and magnesium, 3 nutrients that not only strengthen muscles but also care for nerves and prevent chronic fatigue. And here's a little-known fact. A study published by the University of Barcelona showed that sunflower seeds activate enzymes that improve muscle metabolism, especially in older people with reduced physical activity. They also contain phytosterols and antioxidants that help combat the silent inflammation that ages tissues. Best of all, they're affordable, easy to find, and you can add them to everything: salads, vegetable purees, homemade bread, or simply eat a handful as a snack between meals. And if you prefer them ground, they become a highly nutritious flour you can use to make healthy cookies or pancakes. But if you want a seed even richer in essential amino acids and more versatile for daily combinations, what follows is ideal. Protein-rich seed number 2. Sasha inchi seeds. Originating from the Amazon region, these seeds have been used for centuries by indigenous communities not only as food but as medicine to strengthen the body and prolong vitality. And for good reason. They contain between 25 and 30 grams of protein per 100 grams, making them one of the richest sources of complete plant-based protein in the world. Additionally, they are extremely rich in omega-3 and omega-6, even surpassing many fish, and contain antioxidants like vitamins A and E. The interesting part is that their amino acid profile is so complete that their absorption in older adults is superior to other plant sources. A study conducted by the Institute of Nutrition in Lima found that older adults who consumed Sasha inchi 3 times a week for a month improved their muscle strength and recovery time after physical activity. And you don't need large quantities. Just 1 tablespoon a day can make a difference. How do you consume them? You can eat them toasted like peanuts, or as a powder mixed with fruit, oats, smoothies, or natural yogurt. They have a mild, slightly nutty flavor. But this is where I want you to pay attention. While all these seeds are incredible in their own right, there's one that surpasses them all. It's richer in protein than an egg, easier to digest than soy, and has a regenerating power over muscles, nerves, and joints that few people know about. And this is the one that can make the difference between losing strength with age or regaining the vitality you thought was gone. Protein-rich seed number 1. Hemp seeds. Here's the plant-based gem that very few older adults know about, but that should be in every kitchen after 60. Hemp seeds, also called hemp hearts, contain between 31 and 33 grams of protein per 100 grams, far surpassing an egg, which provides about 13 grams per 100. But it's not just about quantity, it's about quality. Hemp protein is complete. It has all 9 essential amino acids. It's highly bioavailable and very easy to digest, even for people with intestinal issues or reduced enzyme production, as often happens with age. Furthermore, these seeds are packed with magnesium, iron, zinc, potassium, phosphorus, and essential omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in a perfect balance. This combination means hemp not only nourishes your muscles but also your nervous system, reduces chronic inflammation, and strengthens the joints that suffer so much with time. And there's more. A study by the Department of Human Nutrition at the University of Alberta in Canada found that older adults who incorporated 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds daily for 8 weeks not only gained strength and balance but also improved their sleep quality, mood, and digestion. Do you know why that's important? Because a body that sleeps well, digests well, and is calm is a body that regenerates muscle. And here, there are no side effects, no chemicals, no industrial processes. Just a seed you can use every day without fear, without complications, and with enormous benefits. How do you consume them? It's simple. Add a tablespoon to your oatmeal, fruit smoothie, mashed vegetables, a vegetable cream, a salad, or even cooked rice. They don't require cooking, don't change the flavor, and don't cause gas or heaviness. Their flavor is mild, similar to a nut, and they're so versatile that once you try them, you'll hardly want to leave them out of your routine. And if you combine this seed with any of the previous ones, like quinoa, soja inchi, or flaxseed, you're creating a complete nutritional defense against muscle loss, a defense you can build yourself from your kitchen, without the need for pills or expensive supplements. By now, you know 7 superfoods that can completely change how your body ages. But tell me something. Did you already imagine that hemp seeds surpassed eggs in protein? Let me know in the comments. And if there's any of these seeds you already use or would like to try, tell me which one. Your experiences help others get encouraged too. Hit like if you're finding this video useful, and stay tuned because now comes the most important part: how to easily combine all this into your daily life, and how you can start benefiting right away without changing your whole diet or getting complicated with difficult recipes. It's very simple. Here's one of the most effective, practical, and delicious combinations to activate your muscles from home: the Anti-Sarcopenia Breakfast Mix, ideal for those over 60 who want more strength and better recovery. You only need 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, the star, 2 tablespoons of cooked quinoa, 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, 1 tablespoon of toasted sunflower or soja inchi seeds, half a cup of unsweetened plain yogurt or unsweetened plant-based drink, half a chopped banana or apple. Optional, a few drops of lemon juice. Step-by-step preparation. 1. In a bowl, place the yogurt or plant-based drink as the base. 2. Add the cooked quinoa. It can be cold from the day before. 3. Add the seeds, first the flaxseed, then the hemp, sunflower, or soja inchi. 4. Mix well and add the chopped fruit. 5. If desired, a few drops of lemon can boost the absorption of plant-based iron. Have this in the morning, preferably after a gentle walk or before starting your activities. This breakfast will not only fill you with energy but will give you between 15 and 20 grams of complete protein, along with fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. And if you do this at least 4 times a week, you'll see how your strength, digestion, mood, and mental clarity improve. Try it this week and tell me how it goes. You'll see it's easier than you thought, and that your body still has a lot to give. As years pass, many people believe that losing strength, balance, or energy is inevitable, but it's not. The truth is, your body still has the capacity to regenerate if you give it what it needs. And those small decisions, like adding a spoonful of seeds to your breakfast, can make a huge difference. You still have time to strengthen your body from within, to regain your vitality, and to live with more freedom every day. If this video got you thinking, like it so it reaches more people who also need it. Share it with your older family members, with your parents or grandparents. Subscribe if you haven't already and activate the bell to keep learning how to take care of your health naturally. And tell me in the comments which of these seeds you'd like to try first. And don't go yet. On the screen, I've left other videos specially selected for you with more tips, foods, and natural habits that can transform your health. Click and keep learning with us.